What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tokyo Keto, and I'm bringing you a gameplay on Modern Warfare 3, but I won't be playing because I'm still having issues trying to connect to the servers. But I did use that gaming noodle, and I said Modern Warfare 3 has theater mode. So that's actually what I'm gonna bring to you guys is some theater mode gameplay. It's not gonna be my gameplay. It's gonna be from my boy, my brother, the esport legend, Visionarystoners. And in this game, he got an MOAB, which is equivalent to a nuke. And actually, this was his first one, but you're going to see what happens at the end. I'm going to show you guys, but I already had it loaded up, so we won't have to sit there and like watch it load. So let's go ahead. Let's get it going. So as you can see right here, the online gamer, that's your boy right there. And the reason why I had to spell it like that, because someone actually took the proper way to spell it, the THE. I was so upset, but I had to go ahead and do it like that. So actually, I think in this game, I stopped at 7 prestige because the emblem was purple. But I do have a topic I want to talk about, so let's go ahead and get it started. But before we get it started, so theater mode, if you guys might be able to see, like, it's kind of choppy. Like, it's not me on my end, it's how like Call of Duty, like how they put the game in the theater mode. Sometimes it'll go choppy, sometimes it'll come out smooth. So my apologies if it's like super choppy. But the topic I want to talk about today, let's talk about PlayStation. And I know I'm like late on this, but PlayStation, they bought Evo. For people who don't know what Evo is a fighting game tournament, like one of the bigger ones. And to me, that's like a super duper dub on Sony's part, because it's like, if you go to like gaming tournaments, like fighting game tournaments, like the one console that people play on, like, woo, we both. Hold up, let me pause. Let me go back a little bit. So let's pause it. So, so I was probably in this spot, knowing that the other team was spawning like on the other side. So, damn. So as they were coming, you know, I was probably picking them off. So for me, I probably overstayed my welcome, and Visionary just kind of had to he was unfortunate enough to, you know, be there when I got messed up and we both got messed up. I know seeing this, like, he's probably gonna be cracking up. Let's look. Boom. That's crazy. But anyways, yeah, so a lot of fighting games are played on PlayStation because they're really just PlayStation exclusives. And really, like, the only games that are not on Sony that people play would obviously be Killer Instinct, because that's an Xbox exclusive, and obviously Smash. So my take on it, okay, so it looked, we could go back a little bit. Let's go back. So right here, I like the fact that Visionary went up and, like, you know, he took his time. He didn't just run out, you know, aim down the sight. He got one, he got two. I like the fact that he reloaded and he was going back. Let's watch the play. Right here. If this guy would have stayed up, Visionary would have got the kill. But the thing is, I think this gun is the Scar. The Scar has like some crazy recoil. Like when you shoot, like, the recoil, instead of like it going, like, you know, in a certain direction, the recoil kind of like goes up and then goes like whichever direction. So it was hard to control, so you could kind of see. So I think I come through and I get him. So in this situation, I think Visionary would have died if he would have popped back out. He had a grenade. If that was me, I would have tossed a grenade and see if the grenade would have actually got him. But I was there. I had his back, so his streak is still alive. So my take on it is, I see Nintendo. I see Sony with them buying Evo. It's a perfect place for them to announce another fighting game. And honestly, I think the next fighting game, the next fighting game that Sony's gonna introduce is gonna be at Evo, and it's gonna be a PlayStation All Stars 2. Now, the reason why I say it's gonna be a PlayStation All Stars 2, I saw the intent of why Sony made PlayStation All Stars to compete with Smash, because you have Smash, which is a non-traditional fighting game that's at these like fighting games community. Fighting games like events. I said community. The fighting games event, they have a super strong community. Like that Smash community is like is there with Pokemon, but like the Pokemon fandom, like to me, there's no comparing to that, to be honest. So I could see that, and to be honest, I'll say that conversation for another commentary. But let's move on from Sony. Let's move to Microsoft. So with Microsoft bought Bethesda. So for people who don't know what Bethesda is, they're the people that made I believe they made Fallout. They might have made Skyrim. Don't quote me on that. But I do know they made Fallout. So that's a dub on Microsoft's part, because like whatever games like Bethesda has. So let's pause it right here. So right now, the team, like our team, we're all to the right. I think it'll be the right of you guys' videos. So we're all to the right where the green dots are at. So the opposing team, they will have to be spawning to the left. Right here, I see what Visionary did, but to be honest, this is like a bad position. Just off of, because like you can have people that could come like straight ahead, but to his left there's a ladder. So I'll pause it right here. So because there's teammates to his right, what I would have done if I was Visionary was run into this room and like wait in there and see if they come towards him. Because right now, if anyone comes up on the ladder, unless if they're not using dead silence, he's not going to be able to hear him. But he's close to a specialist bonus, and I think he has SIP Rep Pro. So he should be able to hear people if they're coming. So let's see how this plays out. My point exactly. So he had to hear where this guy was coming from. So you see he's waiting. He gets up, looks, boom, on target. That's a clean. I would give it a headshot. That's a clean headshot. That's a nice play on his part. He has a capable headset. He's doing his thing. He got the specialist bonus. Now he's about to go to work. He takes no fall damage, and when he's running, his footsteps are silent. So, Bethesda. So, what I see with Bethesda, I think he just got a triple kill. Or he might have got cheated off of a double kill. So, with Bethesda, I see Microsoft, what they'll do with it is a game is going to get announced for Xbox. And it's going to be a Fallout New Vegas 2. Now, for people who don't know, like in the Fallout games, everyone says that Fallout New Vegas is like the best in the series. And I believe that was only an Xbox exclusive and it came out for PC. So I definitely see Fallout New Vegas 2 just being an Xbox exclusive. And all of the PlayStation fanboys are going to be like super pissed, super upset. But it's like, hey, You guys messed up. And I'm going to tell you where you guys messed up at. You guys should have never, and I repeat, never been clowning on Microsoft. Because you guys don't understand, like, Microsoft is more than just a gaming company. Microsoft has money. They have the paper. So Microsoft they have that money, like that FU money, where what I see Microsoft doing, Microsoft could sit there and they could just buy the competition. We seen it with Bethesda. Microsoft bought it. And I believe that Capcom was going into bankruptcy. I'm honestly surprised Microsoft didn't come in and swoop in and bought Capcom. So I really see Microsoft doing that. And like I said, that's going to be the next game that comes out. And I know all of you PC people, they're going to be like, well, we're going to get it. We're going to get it at the same time you guys get it. I'm going to get to the PC people now. You guys keep clowning on Microsoft. I'm going to tell you this. Microsoft might bring it back to the days of the 360. Now, PC users, they don't want to talk about that. So basically what happened with PC is during the Xbox 360 game, the Xbox 360 days, what happens is whatever game came out for Xbox, PC would eventually get it. Like 10 months later. I could definitely see the same thing happening with Microsoft and like whatever is coming out in the future. Like Xbox and PC, like you guys are initially the same, but you want to make this like console war for no reason. Like, and let me talk about the console war for a little bit. Like, we're sitting here fighting over like a piece of plastic, a piece of hardware. Like, why? Like, you guys get these consoles to, you know, play games, but you guys want to sit there and like talk about like, oh, this is better, that's better, oh, you're trash, you're this, you're that. It's like, you guys aren't getting anything from it. The only, like, let me pause it. You guys aren't getting anything from it. Like, the only people who are getting it, who are like benefiting from it, is Microsoft with the Xbox and the PC, Nintendo and Sony. You're throwing money at them. Let's be honest. You guys are throwing money at them. They're collecting. What are you getting back in return? Bragging rights that your system's better. You guys act like a bunch of noobs, like competing with each other. And it's like, let me continue with the video. And like the dumbest thing I ever heard is like, if I'm an Xbox user, I can't go to PlayStation. Why not? If like that's so dumb. Like, I have to stay loyal. What does staying loyal to a gaming company, what is it gonna gain from me? It's not gonna gain anything. It's like, I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna play whatever I wanna play. I've been enjoying Xbox for years, and that's what I've been playing. If I decide, hey, I want to get a PlayStation, I'll get a PlayStation. Like, that's my whole thing. Like, people need to stop acting like, you know, you guys are getting paid like to support Microsoft, to support Nintendo or whatever. But I went on a rant long enough about that. So let's move on from Microsoft. The game's almost over. Let's talk about Nintendo. So Nintendo, like, nothing like crazy has happened as far as like any releases or anything. I just personally think like for Nintendo, like in order for Nintendo to like stay relevant, they definitely need to release like that Switch Pro that's been teased, because like that's the only way like the sales for Nintendo are gonna continue to like what I want to say, continue to rise. Yeah, so that's the only way I could see it really rising like that. But also, like, Nintendo, you definitely need to fix your online, your netcode. Because to be honest, it's like there's no reason for you to be a company like this and your online is like that trash. You had the money where you could sit there and pay people to, you know, fix your online. But it's coming to the end of this video, so we'll sit here, we'll watch it. So right now, Visionary knows that he's close on getting this MOAB. They have is there a Reaper or AC-130? I think it might have been a Reaper. They have a Reaper in the air. So 2 kills away. He finally got it. He calls it in. Let me pause it right here. Let me explain to you like the whole situation. He called it in. Now we're in the game chat. We're not in party chat. Well, I lied. We was in the party chat, so I switched into the game chat and I told everyone in the game, do not collect the tag, let the timer go, let this MOAB go off. So the countdown's going. Someone got a tag. As you can see, like, it's going, it's going, it's going. The game ends. Let me show you what happens. I have to go Master of War. So we went to high school with this guy. He wanted to play with us, so we let him play. So let me go back. Let me show you what happens. Actually, let me go back just a little bit more. So the countdown's going off. So right here. All right. So he just got that tag, right? So now it's 64. The game is to 65. Visionary is in the party with him while I'm in the game chat. He's telling Master of War, do not collect the tag, let the MOAB go off. Let's see what happens. So this is the final tag. It's going off. It's going off. It's going off. Master of War grabs it. That's going to be the end of the game. Let's let it play out. So he grabs the tag, he ends the game. The thing was, Visionary called in the MOAB, it didn't count. And the reason why it didn't count, because the full animation for the MOAB, where it like sets off like the nuke. Let's pause it because we could check the score. It sets off like the nuke, and on the bottom it shows the kill feed of like the bombs. That never happened. So it's like, it was basically like a wasted MOAB. But as you can see in this game, I was at the top of the leaderboard, went 31-9. It was an okay game. I could have done better for sure. Master of War went 23-9. And then Visionarystoners, my boy, he's I think that's 14 prestige. He went 24-1 to get that that MOAB. But anyways, this is gonna be the end of the video. Let me know if you guys want to see more Modern Warfare 3 games. Hopefully I could actually connect to a match so I could bring it to you guys. But be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow your boy on Instagram, and go ahead and in the description follow my boy Visionary, telling Tokyo sent you. But I would definitely catch you in the next one. Peace.